it's Monday. Welcome to the Gamers Table. It's still Monday, and we are reviewing Ticket to Ride, the India and Switzerland expansion.
Ticket to Ride, it's a simple family game.
The map of India is designed specifically for 2 to 4 players. In 4-player games only, players can use both tracks of double routes. In 2 or 3-player games, only one of the tracks in a double route is taken. The other one is no longer available.
Very good expansion. I enjoy the Ticket to Ride games. I know they're fairly simple. Diehard gamers might not think they're too simple. They're more a family game, but I like a variety.
The Swiss map is designed specifically for 2 or 3 players. You didn't know that.
It's a smaller.
In 3-player games, players can use both tracks of double routes. In 2-player games, once one of is taken, the other one is no longer available.
You almost lost your tongue there.
I know. In this one expansion, you get 2 full map boards, and you also get a new set of destination cards for each one, and the rules that are very, very simple to understand for the most part. So both of them have added a new mechanic to each one. It's specific to that board. The Switzerland one, you're allowed to take 2 locomotives out of the train selection, but you may only use locomotives in tunnels. In India,
the tunnels.
All your tickets can be connected by what's called the Grand Tour. It means your route has to be a full circle, and any tickets that fall fully along that route earn you more points. Basically, the last game Ken and I played of that, that's how I won. I got like 30 points on the Grand Tour because 3 of my tickets were on the Grand Tour.
Yeah, you cut off my Grand Tour there. I couldn't complete it.
Yeah, and then on the Switzerland
and
one,
they
cut off everywhere I wanted to go.
And the India and Switzerland change up the maps and some of the rules to make it interesting enough for fans of Ticket to Ride.
So the expansions come with the 2 rule books, which is 1 page each. Each map has a new set of tickets. There are no longest route tickets anymore. They're just the one set of tickets. Each one comes different. The Switzerlands are sideways, and the India ones are up and down. So they're easy even to tell apart, different colors. I enjoyed the India one especially. I enjoyed trying to play that out because there's a lot of space for it, whereas the Switzerland is really cramped.
Well, yes, Ticket to Ride is basically a simple game. It's card drawing and matching, and you're just laying your trains down. And you get more points the longer the track is. But there's just some nice changes. There's simple changes for the expansions. They make the game different enough that it's still enjoyable and everything like that, even if you played Ticket to Ride a number of times.
Both of them add a new mechanic in the Switzerland one, which is made for less players because it's a much more cramped feeling map. You have the addition of the cards that go from country to country. So you could be going from France over to Germany. And each one of those has multiple stations that start in France, multiple stations that start in Germany, so you can join up. Maybe you've already got it and it's a quick thing, or maybe you've got a long route. It's your choice.
Yeah, I guess you have to weigh your strategy in this game. Like, you can claim the tracks early, but then you have to draw later on to get the tracks you need. And if you show where you're building, people can, I better get there before they get enough cards to claim that track. Or you could just wait and draw a whole lot of train cards, which I usually like to do, and then just blitz the board. But at which point a lot of the tracks are taken up, so I have to figure out a way around it.
And the India map brings in a lot of ferry routes that actually go over the water, obviously because they're ferries, and they give you more options to get. If people are tying up the center of the land, you can just take the ferry and go around it all, go on around the outside, which gets you there. And it introduces the Grand Tour of India, which requires you to make all your track into a loop. Not all of your track, you just need to have a loop of track that's going to be able to go start around here and go all the way and come back to that first destination again. And any tickets that are fully in that loop are going to allow you to score more points. It's like 2 full new maps and 2 full sets of destination cards, which is nice.
Which is like 2 full new games, but it's still within the same. Once you know Ticket to Ride, you know all the tickets to ride.
Yeah.
They change a little bit here or there.
Yeah, we should mention
which
though,
is
that
fine.
This is an expansion, and you will need one of the base game box with all the colored train cards and all the little plastic trains as well. Anyway, wrapping up for Ticket to Ride expansion. It's an expansion, so we'll just watch the what we said for our original Ticket to Ride review for the final score.
Well, it's a simple, fun game. It doesn't take that long to play. It's easy to learn. I enjoy it quite a bit, even though it's not a complicated game or anything like that. It's nice and light. It's still a good game, board gamers game, and it's a good family game at the same time. It's the intermediate. So, I'm going to give it a 7.
Wow.
I thought for sure you'd
I'm
give it
thinking
an 8.
Ken was going to give it a higher number because that means saying, well, you know,
Well, there's not a lot to it. It's not terribly exciting, but I still enjoyed. It's a nice, fun, light game.
it doesn't really interest me a lot. Ken likes to play it a lot, so we play it for once
Not
in
a
a while.
lot. I like
It's-
to play it once in a while.
It's not one that I would ever suggest. Half the time when Ken suggests, let's play Ticket to Ride, Chris and I both say no.
Yeah,
I'm going to give Ticket to Ride a 6.
there are more exciting games out there, and this is
Yeah.
pretty simple. So
I
I'm not going to
I
give it
thought
much
Ken
more
would
than a
give it a
7.
little bit higher than a 7.
Oh,
because
okay, fine. I'll give it a 7.5.
Ooh,
Too late.
7.5.
Oh yeah, all right, fine, 7.
Peer pressure.
7.
I give Ticket to Ride a 7. It's a good game, but there's not as much to it as I would like. But I mean, not every game has to have a
Yeah.
whole lot of things to it.
Exactly. Like
Chris is looking for the card to blow up other people's track. So that's it for
There we
another
go.
episode of the Gamers Table. Tune in next week for another game review of another game. Apparently that's not what we do.
I said it earlier.
Chupacabra.
That's one small step for man, one